Shalom. Shalom, Yisrael. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Bob Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. Alright, and it's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And a quick lesson, just gonna get it to, basically let every man be persuaded in his own mind, pretty much. Just a little ride and talk as I'm on my way to work, because there's gonna come a time to where, the MOTB is close, man, right? And you don't want to be in the spirit of already doubting, already thinking like, shit, I might take it, I don't want to take it, but I might, my job, my mom, my wife, my family, it's like you don't want to already be in that kind of mindset already as it is, because that's the mindset of the people of the world, right? It's Romans 14 is 5, as it says, man, let every man be persuaded in his own mind, right? So you got to be persuaded that, man, this is the truth, the 100% truth. I have to hate this. I have to hate my life here, right? Because the scripture says, man, he that hateth his life shall get it everlasting, and he that loveth his life shall lose it, roughly paraphrasing. And you don't want to be in that mindset of loving your life here, man, being entangled with the affairs of this life, as it says in 2 Timothy, the 4th chapter, right? You don't want to be in that mind state, man, right? It's like you either all in or you're all out. That's literally the only way, man, right? Trying to have one foot in the truth, one foot in the world, hell no. Right? You don't want to fulfill that Revelations chapter 3 verse 16. Being lukewarm, man. You don't want to fulfill that, man. If you ain't giving your all now, then hey, man, you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself, right? Because we're in the times of maximizing our gifts, man, using our talents to the best of our ability towards the ministry, man. That's the whole reason you've been given a talent, even if it's just one, or a gift, even if it's just one. It's to use it for the ministry. Simple as that, man. Right? Not for your, not just because, oh man, I got it, I gotta cherish it, and no, use it towards the ministry to help the brothers, not just your damn self. So, man, if you ain't persuaded, man, especially now, with all the shit that's going on, and it's clearly getting worse. Stuff is just going up more and more thanks to the tariffs, of course. Right? Things are just on a continual decline. This society is on a continual decline, circling the drain. Right? As what was it, Cat Williams said that? Yeah. I think Cat Williams said that, how this place is circling the drain. America's a circling the drain. I think that's how he said it. So it's like, come on, dude. What more proof do you need? What is there to gain in this world anyways, man? Scripture tells you, man. What shall a man do to gain the whole world but lose his own soul? Right? The rich people of this society is not even happy, bro. If the quote unquote supposed to be the best of us not even happy here, how the hell you think you're gonna be happy if you end up getting rich? Now, don't get me wrong, money is a defense, right? It do take worries away, but it's just that's what it is. It's just a defense, man, to allow us to maneuver in society that in the way we need to. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. All right. You don't want to be so caught up in trying to get money that you start losing sight of the true goal, man, which is ultimately getting out of here. Now, brothers are all for bettering your situation, but all this got to be centered around the truth. How is it going to affect you going to camp? How's it going to affect you making your lessons, studying? These are all things you will have to take account. Because we build our life ultimately around this truth, right? So everything else pretty much comes second. And let's just take it with a grain of salt. So there's gonna be times you got a job and you're just not gonna be able to make it to camp. Simple as that. But yeah, not to stray too far from the topic, man. You got to be persuaded, man. Ultimately, you have to be persuaded. Nobody can be persuaded for you. Hell, we could want it for you all we want, but like if you don't want it, then that's on you. Shit, we still got to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Right? And how do you show that you want it? It's shown in your actions. Right? Are you fearing the Lord, man? Are you doing anything for the body? Anything? Are you applying what you learned from the ministry in your day-to-day lives to the best of your ability? Right? Call out Yahweh Shai, see 444. Mercy, man. Because ultimately that's what it boils down to, man. It's mercy from Yahweh Shai. The fact that we're even able to be persuaded to fully, ultimately believe in a power that we can't even see. See physically meaning. We can see him spiritually. We see him within brothers. Hell, you see him within your day-to-day lives and what he does for you. We see him spiritually, but we don't see him physically. We can't physically touch him or whatnot. We can't do that. Right? Right? We're in the times to where, man, we gotta believe. And if you don't, if you have any kind of doubt in that, that's gonna be your downfall right there. And you don't want that to be. You don't want that to be your downfall, man. The last thing you would want is to, fall out at the last moment. Because really, we're in the last moments now. Before you know it, we're gonna be in the next phase of the ministry. We ain't gonna be out there prophesying no more. Right now it's gonna be a time to where we're just gonna be quiet. And whatever you done built up in your house by Shem Shai, hey, that's what you got. Simple as that, man. That's what you got. Speaking to myself first and foremost. But yeah, man, that's all I really had to say to the spirit. I want to end off by saying Kal Halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yeshua.